There are 4 magnetic materials: iron, steel, nickel and cobalt. If a steel bar magnet is allowed to swing freely, it will come to rest pointing magnetic north-south. The pole facing north is called the north-seeking or north pole. The opposite pole is the south pole. If a south pole is brought close to the suspended north pole, attraction occurs. A north pole causes repulsion. Opposite poles attract. Like poles repel. Around a magnet, a magnetic material experiences a force. This region is called a magnetic field. The shape of the magnetic field can be determined by using a small magnetic needle that always aligns itself along the field line. The lines are called field or flux lines as they appear to flow between the poles. The direction of the field is from north to south, the direction of the force on a north pole. Where the flux lines are close together, the field is strong. This occurs near the poles. 2 like poles repel because the field lines between them push apart. 2 opposite poles attract because the field lines pull the poles together. A strong electromagnet can be made by winding a straight wire into a coil. This coil is called a solenoid. When the switch is closed, a current flows through the coil, creating a magnetic field. Unlike a bar magnet, a very strong field is created in the center of the coils. The direction of the field can be predicted by holding the coil in the right hand. If the fingers point in the direction of the current, the thumb will point to the north pole. The strength of the electromagnet can be increased by increasing the current through the coil, increasing the number of turns in the coil, winding the coil on a soft iron core. The soft iron core greatly intensifies the field. We can use this to make very strong magnets. The soft iron easily loses its magnetism. If the switch is opened, the current and magnetic field disappears. Soft iron is used to make strong temporary magnets. Steel is a hard magnetic material. If a piece of steel is inserted into the solenoid, it becomes permanently magnetized. Steel is used to make permanent magnets. Lifting heavy objects. The current is switched on to energize the magnet. When the current is switched off, the magnetism is lost and the car falls. The electric bell. When the switch is closed, a current flows to energize the coil. This attracts the soft iron strip and the hammer strikes the bell. When the contacts are broken, the current switches off. The strip is pulled back by the springy metal to close the contacts once again. The bell sounds for as long as the switch is pushed. The relay. High-power electric motors require large currents. A switch in such a high-power circuit would be very dangerous. With a relay, we can use a low-power circuit to switch on and off a high-power device. When the switch is closed, the electromagnet becomes energized. The electromagnet attracts a soft iron rocker, closing the contacts of the high-power circuit. When the switch is opened, the electromagnet demagnetizes and the rocker returns, opening the contacts. The circuit breaker. Providing the current is small, the circuit breaker will not operate. Current will flow continually. If the current becomes too large, the coil becomes energized. This attracts the rocker, opens the contact and breaks the circuit. To reconnect the circuit, the spring must be reset manually. The electromagnetic lock. With the switch open, the bolt is in place and the door is locked. When the switch is closed, a current flows to energize the coil. The coil attracts the bolt, unlocking the door. When the switch is opened, the coil expands, forcing the bolt outwards and locking the door.